let me tell you right here and now. That question is a bloody setup anytime, any day. I don't care who asks you that question. It is a bloody setup anytime, any day. There are some questions you will answer, you not answer another one again. It's simple. Like, why would a man ask you, is this the biggest you've had? Like, are you
Are
kidding
you
me? Are
joking?
you self can't go answer the question? Are you as in they use something like you? It's not set up. So, it brings me back to I think I didn't really break down my previous response when I was like, just keep your past in your past. I'm not saying don't tell a man you've had boyfriends in the past or you were with somebody before, of course. Especially if he's not going to meet you a virgin. Of course, you've had relationship, but you don't have to go into some dirty details because those details will
Details.
not leave his head. Oh, I remember when me and my boyfriend we had it in the cinema. He now brought out my. He doesn't need the whole of those details. I remember the last time I had it with my friend and his friend. We had threesome. He
Praise
doesn't need the
God.
whole of that details. You don't understand. There's some details he doesn't need to hear. He doesn't need to know. Of course, I've had a boyfriend before you. I had boyfriend before you. It's as simple as that. We are not stupid. We know you were not playing roller coaster or playing table tennis with your ex-boyfriend. You understand? We just don't need to hear the details, you know.
Yeah.
So don't give men the details they don't necessarily need.
Yeah.
You understand? Worst case scenario, you meet that your ex, you guys go to the cinema one day. Oh, that's my ex, the one I told you about. It's simple. But imagine somebody we don't tell, say, oh, my ex, oh, there was a time we had so much to drink. It was a crazy night. And I had sex with my ex and two of his friends. On I can't go cinema, you can't jam that ex. What do you think is going on in that man's head at that point in time?
You think it's that particular seat you're sitting on, that's where the deed happened.
Do you understand? So there are some things you really don't need to give men details about. It's completely unnecessary. You don't need to, you know. But hey, of course, I had a boyfriend before, happy days. So it's pretty much the same as what you talked about. A man asking you, is this the biggest you've had? Like that's a setup of all setups.
And that was something
You know,
I totally regret up till now.
you
If I
get
remember it, thank God.
you understand. So that's a setup from the pit of hell. Like you don't get involved in that kind of setup. You instantly remove yourself from it. Because the answer you give, whether good or bad, will never be forgotten. You
No.
know, oh yours is the biggest. Oh, so you've been receiving some small ones. Oh, yours is the smallest. Oh, so I don't feel satisfy you. So there is no right
I'm
answer to
not
it.
enough.
You understand? So there is no right answer to it. Just don't answer it. It's simple.
True.
It's simple.
I will merge these two questions because they look quite familiar. They look like the same, but I'm just gonna say it, so I'll just say them together. Do
Mm.
some Okay. Why do some men give mixed signal, acting interested but not committed? Now the next one is, why do men stay in relationships? Some men stay in relationship that they are
Sorry,
unhappy
I'm
with. Hey, why are you there?
before I answer that question, Crown Royal said mine wanted to know so that he would not treat me the way they treated me. So yeah, we're still saying the same thing.
That one, sure.
You can give those peripheral details, but not the crazy details that he doesn't need
Intimacy.
to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, he cheated on me, that's why we broke up. Of course, I know not to cheat on you. Oh, he eats me, that's why we broke up. Oh, of course, I know you don't eat a woman. You understand? So those details are okay. Of course, you were with somebody before, but just not the details that could be like a crazy memory in his head for him
Makes
to
sense.
imagine. You know. So yeah, that's that. Then, sorry, can you take that question again? Sorry, I lost you there for a minute. So why do men
Okay.
act
Why do
interested
men
and
act
then
interested and then like
show mixed signals?
yeah.
Um, all right, I think that might be one question I wouldn't have answered to because it depends on how you're reading the room or how you're reading the signal. Because if you're saying the man is acting interested and not acting interested, could it be you
No, no,
misunderstanding
no, no.
him?
I think you misunderstand the question.
Okay, go
Why
on.
do men give mixed signal, acting interested but